I
Beware,
absolutely
unknown
love the
woods hold
stories
secrets of
of
time and realms
even when
beyond
it
our
comes to
own
folklore
understanding.
and talking about not, it's very explicit not to follow anybody into the woods, especially into a building in the woods that you don't know, because there's a lot of stories through folklore of people who were wandering in the woods and came across a cabin where they're having a party in the cabin, and they decide to go in and they spend the night, partying with these people, and they look like normal people, but in reality they're the fae, and they party until morning and then they leave, only to return to town to find out, like you said, years have passed, and just years and years have passed. And it's so, what I think's cool is that those stories that came from the fae and they came from our history talk about how for them it was just a short amount of time that they were at the party, but a lot of time traveled, a lot of time happened to their family, to the everything. And now we know that if you travel at the speed of light, say you went out at the speed of light and then came back, it would have only been a little while for you, but it would have been years and years for the people here on Earth. And so in folklore, they're talking about time dilation, which they had no idea about, but that it is an actual thing if you traveled like that. So it makes me wonder with all of these stories, because I believe that, especially when it comes to folklore, there is they're trying to teach you something, but there's also a hint of truth to the stories, or in some cases a lot of truth. And so it makes me wonder if there aren't people who, when they do that, they're actually traveling to another dimension through, again, another portal, another place where time runs differently. It runs shorter or faster than it does here, because it's that story has just been, come out in all different places of folklore all over the world. They have these very similar stories about that, about people who go to a party in a cabin in a woods that they come across. But um it's universal all over the world, these stories, and warning people not to do it.